Hi, folks, and welcome to Money in Politics. And tonight we're going to be talking about one of the most exciting investments that I've come across in the last 40 years. And yes, I've been investing for 40 years. In fact, I will share with you privately that I've made more money investing in the stock market than I have ever made from paychecks. And I hope that this channel will help you do the same. We will be talking over the time about learning to invest, and that's what this channel is going to be about. And I hope you will like it and join us, because I come across so many people, they want to get into the market, they don't know how to get started. So this channel, Money in Politics, is going to be focusing on one, how to get started, how you know how to make an investment, how to put together a portfolio. We're going to be talking on an occasional basis with CEOs and business leaders, and as well, we're going to talk to other brand new investors, maybe like yourself, and they'll tell their stories. So we're not going to throw a bunch of gobbledygook jargon out there. The whole point of this is for you to get involved in investing so that you can get ahead. That's the bottom line. And here and there, I'll walk you through some of the mentality of investing. And I say this because this video I'm making is one of the first videos that I've made. But now we're in 2021. In my professional career, aside from investing, I'm a professional journalist. I cover politics. And as you can imagine, in 2020, it was a little busy there for a while, and it's still going to be busy as we move into this year. But I bring to the table not only 40 years of investing, but I also have a background in business, a background in politics, and certainly the confluence of politics, tax policies, regulation policies, are all the kind of things that can impact your pocketbook. But that's it. Tonight we're going to be talking about one of the stocks, as I said, that's one of the most exciting investments over the last 40 years. And that's the other thing that this channel will be talking about. Here and there, we're going to be talking about, hey, here's some things you might want to buy. Let me say off the top that I'm not a registered financial advisor, and anything that you hear here, you should consider on your own. Do your own due diligence and decide if you want to invest. It's your money. You make the decision. The purpose of this channel is education. Okay, so that said, why is this an exciting investment? Well, very briefly, I'm going to bring up, and again, let me just go back here for a minute and explain. There's a relatively new thing going on in the stock market, and I want to share that before we get into the actual stock of TSNP. It's called a SPAC, S-P-A-C. The old way, and this is still done, but the old way of going to market is you go to Wall Street and they underwrite you and they bring you to market, and you spend a lot of time and a lot of dollars to become a publicly traded company. The new thing is you go to one of these penny stocks and you might be a viable company, but you're not publicly traded. And so you merge with a penny stock and you come to market a lot faster. That's the short version. So that's what's going on here. And if you look at the screen here, the TSNP is the symbol of the old company, Tesoro Enterprises, which was a flooring company. Now, as I sit here, I saw someone do a YouTube video the other day where the guy was, not to embarrass him, but he was talking about this as if you're going to buy this company because it's a flooring company. That's not what you're buying here. What you're buying is the merged company. The new company is Humbl Financial. And HMBL is the name of the company. The ticker symbol, when it changes, is going to go from TSNP, which you see on the screen, to HMBL. But if you buy shares today in TSNP, and I do own shares in this company, by the way. In fact, I almost doubled my position as we record this on January 25, doubled my position today because I believe in it. If you buy the shares in the TSNP, once it changes into Humbl, it doesn't impact your shares. You still have the same number of shares. It's just the ticker symbol is going to be changed. And if you don't know, if you're still not an investor yet, just to cover the basics because we want to do that, everything has a symbol. Ford Motor Company, the symbol is F. AT&T, the symbol is T. Cisco Systems, it's CSCO. And so everything that you buy has a ticker symbol. And that's what we have up here on the screen. Pretty soon, the TSNP, which is the current symbol, is going to become HMBL for Humbl. All right, so that's it. Let's go on. I want to show you this today's, this is the Yahoo page for Tesoro right here, and let me lose myself in the screen because I want you to see this is one-day trading, and you see that TSNP went up 12 cents today, which is a gain of 35%. Not bad for one day, not bad, frankly, over 2 years. If we go to, not 5 years, but let's go to a month. Here's what's happened over the last 30 days. What this stock is one of the new players in the financial arena, where I'll share with you, a friend of mine went to Vietnam about a year ago. And in second world and third world countries, they don't have the financial infrastructure like we have in the United States. And so you have to be using paper currencies for most of the transactions. A lot of places don't even take Visa cards, or the people don't have them. And a friend of mine went to Vietnam. She had to literally get 400,000 paper units of currency in Vietnam so that she could take a $50 cab ride to the airport. Well, she was telling me the story and kind of laughing at how her purse was just stuffed with wads of paper, all local currency. So what Humbl is going to do is to have a financial services unit, and then people will have this on an app and be able to buy things across the globe in the local currency. The vendors around the globe who use this, who take this payment, will be able to save money on the transaction. They'll get immediate notification that the transaction has gone through. And so what Humbl Finance is doing is they're taking the inefficiencies out of the transactional relationship and making it much smoother. This is a company that in the last 10 days has gone from 21 cents to 47 cents. So it's more than doubled, up 100% in the last 10 days. Where do I think this is going? I think this is going to certainly go over $1. I think by December of 2021, I am speculating, but I expect this to go to in the area of $3. It could be $5. I think I'm being conservative when I think this is going to be a $3 stock by December. If we go out another year, I think it will be somewhere between $5 to $10, and a third year it could be $20 or more a share. To be able to accumulate at these prices, shares in the thousands of quantities, you could buy 1,000 shares for $478, $480 at the current price. That's a bargain, folks, in my mind, because if this goes to $10 and you got 1,000 shares, you're gonna be racking up some serious money, and many people are out there right now getting on the TSNP bandwagon, and again, TSNP equals Humbl. So I'm not going to go on and on here. We just had, as I taped this on Monday, January 25, Humbl just had their investor call the previous Friday and announced that they're rolling out their game plan faster than anticipated because the merger in December. January is really the first month of this brand new company. They have Brian Foote is the CEO, one of the world-renowned experts in blockchain technology that he's bringing to Humbl, and he has a great management team also working with him, as well as one of the noted consultants in the over-the-counter market, which this is on right now, a guy by the name of George Sharp. So those are two names you want to have, George Sharp and Brian Foote. We're going to be talking about this off and on as we go forward, but while a lot of people know about this now, a lot of people in a certain sector of the economy, I know relative to the overall population, especially for those of you who have not invested before, this is quite a bargain. And I say that back in 1993, I bought shares in Cisco System, which was making the gear that built the development of the internet, routers and other things. I made a very powerful profit by buying Cisco Systems in 1993. And just over a 5-year period, that went up some thousands of percent. It changed my life financially by the money I made. This is as exciting to me of an investment as Cisco was in 1993. This is of 40 years of investing, one of the very few times that I've ever even considered a penny stock, because I don't look at this as a penny stock, not with the management team that is there, not with the global aspect of this business, the scalability of it, the ability for this to grow and grow fast is enormous. And so that's why I wanted to bring this to you. We will ask you, if you would, to give us a thumbs up. If you want us to talk about something else, put it in the comments. If you've already purchased TSNP, let me know about that, and tell me whatever you want to tell me, your thoughts on why you think this is going to grow and where you think it's going to go. Again, this is TSNP. Let me bring up again the symbol. And you see it there. So when you buy it, you're going to buy it as TSNP. And again, it's going to be coming up as HMBL in the very near future. We're going to bring to you some other things, as I said, interviews with other investors, interviews with some CEOs. You'll see on our channel, we had an interview with the CEO of MyPillow, Mike Lindell, who we interviewed some weeks ago. But thanks for paying attention. Thanks for your time. We hope that you will give us a thumbs up and subscribe and ring the bell so you know when we put a new video up. And again, this is what we're going to be talking about through the whole year, explaining things, explaining terminology, how to get involved. And again, sometimes we're going to be talking about some public policy, but you want to know that. So as the new Congress and the new president look to try to change tax law and all the rest, you'll be apprised of that as well. Thanks so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Terry Martin. Hope you'll stay tuned for new videos. Until then, good investing.